Sí, después me equivoqué. Ya.
Y una-
En el segundo momento ya me equivoqué.
Ya jugaste una Petrov. Bueno, muy bien.
Al final fueron los 4 reyes.
Los 4 caballos.
Los 4, bueno, en inglés creo que le llaman. Ah, sí, knights, no reyes. Sí, 4 caballos. Pero porque él traspuso.
Y el Fibro 4, muy bien.
Porque él traspuso. Porque si no, ya me hubiese cogido en el segundo momento. Fue normal hasta...
Sí,
fue bastante táctica. Aquí me podía haber evitado cambiar el caballo, pero bueno, pensé que era bueno, porque me estaba tocando las narices con el alfil. Y después en esta sí que la cagué, pero bueno, al final me vino bien. Porque aquí dejé desprotegido el peón de H y me metió la dama en H6. Pero
ok.
tuve suerte.
Vamos a poner estos.
De hecho, lo puse aquí, hice un estudio de esos en esto. De hecho, necesito por aquí que podía hacer.
No me llevan en la habitación.
Y si ves la evolución de la partida, pone que en todas siempre es más 1, más 2, más 2, más 1, más 2, más 2, hasta que se equivoque y me da más menos 17 o una cosa así. Y a partir de ahí ya fue simplemente aguantar.
Un fallo gordo entonces.
Sí, fue simplemente aguantar y ver la jugada.
Yo en mi partida quedé completamente perdido, totalmente perdido, sin cometer ningún error.
Te llevó por la teoría entonces.
Lo metí luego en el modo, hice un análisis y fueron 8 imprecisiones. Ningún mistake, ningún blunder. Y él sí cometió un error.
Y por eso pone.
Por eso
pone. Sí. Si ves cuando le di el mate a... bueno, no le di mate, pero el mate era sin limón, entonces el chico se rendía. Y cuando José, que estaba sentado a mi lado, vio que el chico se rendía, tío, ves que adelgazó 10 kilos y rejuveneció 5 años.
Faltó así,
Más o menos, sí, hizo así. Y después me dice, joder, cuando vi que Janaches ya me relajé, porque joder, claro, que no íbamos a conseguir nada. Es que lleva a remolque desde el movimiento 6, que palma un caballo en el movimiento 6.
¿Qué dices?
Y luego una pieza de menos desde el movimiento 6. Y aguantó como un perro ahí solo para intentar sacar algo del final.
Joder, muy bien.
Y cuando me vio dijo, bueno, ya vi que tú Janaches, entonces ya me relajé un poco y ya fue muy espabilante.
Bueno, a ver, que ya hay dos viewers por aquí. Mira dónde es aquí. Aquí. Hello.
Hello, Peter.
How you doing?
Fine.
Congratulations, your first over the board game, your first victory.
Yeah, I was lucky.
GM Cuartillo.
Yeah.
Galician Master.
Galician Master. I won my first game. I think I am not going to win anymore, but at least 1 point we have.
1 out of 1. And because you won, you cut your hair and was that?
Don't talk about this. I get into the hairdresser and say the hairdresser. I say the hairdresser. Cut my hair normally and fix my beard. And when beard, it's complicated. Beard.
Yeah, it's complicated for me too.
Yeah.
I always have the same discussion, but bear is the animal.
Yeah, how you say bear?
Beard.
Beer, not drink.
Beard.
Beard. Okay, beard. And I say him, okay, fix my beard. But when I open my eyes, I see this. Anyway.
Then you ask him later. Then, this is what.
This
is fixing.
No, because he did well his job, but I don't like it. And I like other kind of things or guy I don't like, but no problem. The good thing is in 2 weeks I come back my beard normally, no problem. I am going to try don't get out of my home. No people watch my head. No problem.
So you're gonna
close in my home.
Sleep on the street or
fix my you have I don't say how you say in English pixelate.
Pixelate?
Unfocus the image, no?
Blur
in. Yeah. Don't see my face.
Maybe you can use
superpose
a screen.
A cartoon. Superpose a cartoon.
The emote we have.
Yeah.
We need to print it in a good size so you can
over my head.
Then with you tie.
Superpose.
Cool.
Anyway.
So, are you gonna show us your victory?
Yeah, you have here you have the sheet.
Nice. Quartillo knows how to write more or less.
Yeah,
I'm seeing some mistakes.
Yeah, where I need to understand.
E takes F4. No A. No
Do-
C here.
IP says the type of the piece, alpha,
Yeah, but
bishop.
but you don't
It's
put
not
that.
necessary. Okay.
It's
A mistake or is a
it's an error.
okay. Okay.
Okay, let's see. Let's see. Tools. Is this board, for example. I see 8 viewers, but no one is saying nothing in the chat.
Maybe the chat is
like,
frozen.
no, because no, maybe it's frozen.
Last week we had the same problem.
Yeah. I'm gonna wait 5 seconds. If no one says nothing, I'm gonna refresh the screen, the chat. But Nightbot replied to me, so
maybe that thing.
So if I do this, hi Nightbot, and I see Nightbot's answer, I'm seeing the chat.
Doesn't then the chat is
It's
working.
working, yeah. No one is saying anything.
Maybe no one wants to say.
Okay, so you played against this guy.
Yeah.
I'm not gonna. Hey Joanna! Welcome. Nice haircut. Told you. I told you.
I disagree. I disagree.
It's because he won. He won his game, so he had this bet that he would cut the hair. Okay, let's see your victory.
Okay.
So you were black.
Yeah.
Let's show from the black's perspective. E4, E5. Well done. So far, knight F3. I expected you to play this.
Yeah, but I didn't.
On knight F6.
Yeah, here we have a problem.
How is this defense called?
I don't know the name. Petrov.
Petrov's defense, or also called Russian defense.
Okay.
Very common in the old Russian school. It's known to be very solid.
No, in fact,
It's known to be very solid.
Ah,
Yeah.
but we here, if he take my pawn and I take say, we can get into in a Turbius line because I don't know the theory.
You don't know the theory, but those are main lines. Anyway, it's very solid because if he takes your pawn, you're gonna take his pawn. Then some queen will go there. The pawn structure is gonna be symmetrical. Piece trades.
Okay.
Very drawish.
Yeah.
Very solid. It's not like other.
I try to play it slowly
Asymmetrical.
with calm.
Okay.
With calm.
So your opponent playing knight c3, logical. And you play knight c6, logical. So we transpose into a
4 kings. 4 knights.
4 knights.
4 knights, maybe.
4 kings. I think you can only get that in anti-chess. Yeah, in anti-chess you can get
I
4
think
kings.
I read this title in some post of blogs of chess. I don't know where.
4 kings.
Yeah,
Yeah.
then battles.
4 knights.
Bad translation.
As it says here, 4 knights. And why do you think this is called the 4 knights variation?
I don't know.
Yeah, it's hard to. Some names are
complicated.
Yeah, hard to understand. Okay, so bishop c4, which is we're playing 4 knights. What? No, 4 knights. 4 knights.
Oh.
Okay, bishop c4. 4 knight really? No. Do you play 4 knight?
I downloaded it because it was free on PS Plus, the network of PlayStation 4.
So wait. You download everything that is free?
No.
Okay.
No. If you have a subscription for PS Plus, if you want to play online, you have the possibility to download each month 1 or 2 games free.
For free. So
Months ago
you
was
downloaded it,
but I
you
didn't.
didn't play it. Okay. I never played, but I watched people playing. Bishop c4, bishop b4. I like it. Do you have a PlayStation?
Yes,
I have an Xbox.
you have Xbox.
Yeah, it's broken though.
I mean,
I played a lot in the past. Okay.
okay, Joanna, I will add
Yoma.
you ma 89. Okay.
I don't have a PlayStation.
Oh.
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 Bishop before this reminds me of what happened there. Held a mess.
One.
Okay, thank you, Kuro. Fegatello attack. No, this is not the Fegatello attack. Anyway, let's go back to it. I played a game 3 years ago in this exact line. Yeah. But my opponent didn't castle. Never, ever in that game. Your opponent castle now. Good idea. Hello, Mac Image. He gets. I mean, he said hello, so
Hello.
I'm assuming he's German.
Yeah,
I don't know.
German. Hello.
Castle. Oh, wait. My bad. He didn't castle. He played d3 first. You castled first. Well done. You're playing like a GM here.
No, I think d6 is not a good move.
No, d6 is slow, but it's a good move. Why wouldn't it be a good move?
No, I mean, I know it's slow. This is the reason because I did it. But I think there are other moves better. I
mean,
don't know. But,
Every
in
good,
this moment, I thought it's a good idea. Slowly.
as Ben Feingold would put it, every move is good, and it is bad.
Yeah. I understand.
The good thing about this is you're developing this bishop, and reinforcing these pawns. Everything is so symmetrical. What is the bad news? What is the bad thing?
My black bishop is
Cannot go back here. So if your opponent pings this knight with this idea, you might need after bishop e5, which wasn't played. You might need to take here to prevent this.
Yeah.
Christy, thanks for the follow.
Then Dean says.
Yeah, you probably first can ask here the bishop, and if the bishop keeps spinning your knights, threatening this, you probably need to take on c3. Good for the pawn structure point of view, bad because you lose the bishop pair.
I thought this option precisely for this, to double pawns on C line, but for me it was so early to lose one bishop.
Well, if you play d6 and your opponent does this,
It-
what is the alternative? Well, there are many alternatives, but if you want to play d6 and you don't want to allow bishop d5 problem, you can start with h6, which is to prepare your d6 idea. And it's probably a good move to h6. But okay, nothing wrong with d6. Just your opponent didn't play bishop d5, which would be the most natural move, I think. He played a3. Interesting. Probably a bad move, a3. Let me promote to mainline.
I moved bishop c5 because after that I thought, okay, he's going to be with b4 and try to catch my bishop. Then, okay, I am going to put my bishop on c5. After that, a6 and give a square.
Yeah, it will have b6 anyway.
Yeah.
Why don't I like a3? Why do I think this is not a good move?
Because if I take the knight now...
How many café con leche do Spanish people drink per day? If France puts tariffs on café con leche, will there be a war?
I take a lot of...
I take a lot of coffee, but not a lot of café con leche.
I call it manchado. I mean, 70% of...
70
or 80% of coffee and one or two drops of milk to...
Okay.
But not with milk. I mean, coffee with milk is... Coffee late, like the English people say, is in the proportion of coffee and milk is more equal. than I have.
Mhm.
Then in Spanish we say manchado. I don't know how this is an option in English word.
Oh yeah, sure. There
I
are
don't
options
know how
there.
to say
I
it.
don't know. Yeah, because what I take is American coffee, black coffee.
No,
Or
you take black coffee, not American coffee, because the American coffee is more
we call it American
soft.
here.
Soft.
Yes.
The proportion water with beans of coffee or coffee beans, I don't know how to say, is more.
Let's say coffee.
I mean,
Well,
okay. Anyway.
okay, that's a tough discussion.
Yeah.
Good enough. Okay, A3. I don't like A3 for a number of reasons, but mainly. Okay, Joanna, have a good one.
Bye, Anna.
Sounds like you're partaking in dark arts. What I don't like about A3 is your bishop is no longer doing something here. So he's basically losing a move, wasting a move to improve your bishop.
Yeah.
So because in the opening, when you put the bishop there, you were pinning this knight. After he castles, what is this bishop doing? Like, let's say he does a move, another move that is not A3. For example, let's say he wants to prevent this and he plays H3, which would be a good move. Now if you think about your pieces, I cannot go here, this knight is good there, this knight is controlling some good squares. Okay, maybe you would slowly develop, or maybe you would say, oh, this bishop is doing nothing on that diagonal anymore, let's put it here. That would make sense. Well, he's forcing you to do this.
I would move.
Spending that move, doing A3, forcing you to do this, which is what you want. So now your bishop is here and it's your turn again. I mean, it's not your turn, but he spent this move. Okay, so in general I don't like it, but because you don't want to take here, do you? Do you want to take here?
I thought.
Karmar subscribed! Whoa, 4 months in a row. Thank you.
I thought, but I have.
You thought about it?
Yeah, a long time. I didn't mark the time to spend. I spent.
Terrible.
Thinking like you say I have.
Hey
to
Alba.
But I was thinking a lot of time in this move because I know take the knight is good for black in this situation, but I was very afraid to do wrong things and okay.
Hello Adibas. Alba, Joey is gonna stream.
Then this is the reason because I didn't like.
Yeah, the problem with taking is it creates a terrible imbalance in the position, which can be in your favor or not. I would take against weaker players, for example, because in unbalanced positions, the best player usually imposes.
Find out the solution.
Because, of course, if you take, you no longer have the bishop pair, which is not a bad idea because this is a good bishop on c8, the remaining bishop is good. This is a bad structure, but he has some open lines. It's all very unbalanced. Pepe, after d6, could black play bishop g4? Yeah, that's one of the ideas, but a3 was played immediately. a3. Yeah. After d6, a3 was played, so you cannot play bishop g4 here. You first need to do something. So yeah, bishop g4 is on the agenda. Okay, so yeah, taking here is a double-edged decision. I would do it sometimes, but not always. And then I would hope to make use of this.
If I was more confident with my knowledge, I am sure I did it. But I prefer stay calm.
I mean, I like. It's probably not the best move taking on c3.
The giant said this is a good move.
Yeah,
I don't know why, but
I'm assuming it's a good move, as well as bishop c5 as you did, but it's totally different. This creates a great imbalance. The pawn structure is different. The type of the pieces is different. He has the two bishops, you don't. So it's totally unbalanced. While this keeps everything symmetrical. so it doesn't change the character of the position, and that's what you play. Okay. Now he plays a move that is very, very strange. Because whenever you do a suspicious move,
Yeah, I thought he's
Yeah.
going to be B4.
exactly, you need to justify it, so the logical continuation would be b4, maybe b5, gaining more control of the center, by harassing your pieces.
I thought was the most.
That would be normal. Instead, I mean, if you don't want to play b4, then the next logical idea would be to develop the piece that is not developed. So he could go bishop g5 again, threatening knight d5, or he could go bishop e3, which is a typical idea if he's worried about this bishop. But he did none of that. He did knight ce2. And whenever your opponent does a strange move, the question you need to ask yourself is why? Why did he do that?
I thought that he is going to try to move the pawn, obviously.
Which pawn?
D4.
d4, okay.
Trying to defend with the knight because I have a bishop and a pawn and a knight, and
Because his rating is low. I don't know, do you know his rating?
no, but he was 15 years old and more or less, and I don't know.
I've lost to 15 years old.
No, I mean, all the team was very young people.
Uh-huh.
Were very young people, but the guy who
Hey, King.
plays against me was the most younger,
The youngest.
the youngest
Okay.
of the group. And I thought that with me few experience too.
Okay.
Because
Karmar is losing to 8-year-old.
because sometimes another guys wake up of his table of the board and going to watch our game, like
okay,
tutoring him or something like that.
Okay, they get up or
They
they don't wake up
yeah
unless they were sleeping.
No,
In their games, like
okay.
okay.
when you I don't know how to say levantarse la señora. Sit up. Or,
Nah,
I don't
probably
know.
get up or go up or
Okay,
walk
I'm
away or
I need to know it.
okay.
I need to know it.
It just not wake up.
No,
I think
wake up. We are over the chair.
Yeah, I also lost to Tijan, so I the youngest
Wow,
person I lost to. Anyway, I think if 92 has a purpose, it is to prepare d4, as you say.
Stand up.
Stand up. That's what I said the first time. Okay. I think one idea is to prepare d4, but not in a direct way, but to play c3 first and then d4.
I thought he's going to move in different.
Whenever you move a knight, these are the best squares for the knights. The 4 knights variation shows you the best squares for the knights. Now, whenever you move a knight out of that best square is to be able to push the pawn that was behind it. So I think if this makes sense, it is to play c3, d4. And a second idea of that, of course, is where is this knight going? Probably here. Probably here. Knight f4. Okay, Christie was suggesting knight a4 as another idea to grab the bishop pair. Makes sense. That would be so boring if you do this.
Repeating.
I take you, you take me. No, but of course he can do that, and I don't know. But probably knight 4 is strange move. Of course, you cannot avoid losing this. You cannot avoid the trade, so you're gonna lose the bishop pair. But maybe you can use something. I would probably put the bishop here to open some line, and then play for d5. The problem is you're still behind in development, so I don't know. It's tricky. It's tricky. Anyway, 92. Now, let me see. What did you play?
A6.
A6. Very slow. Very slow. What I would have played is probably a bad move, but I would play it anyway. Okay. The first idea that comes to me is d5, which is probably a bad move. And if I don't want to do that, then bishop g4 makes sense.
I did it after.
Yeah, but a6 is giving him a free tempo. Okay, d5 is...
I thought this move was... But
the thing is...
by the same reason, when you see a move and you say, okay, a slow move or something, we have to take some risk. I didn't it for the same reason. I was afraid to cagarla.
to mess up. Okay,
To mess up.
that makes sense. So yeah, even the strange moves, it's important to try to justify them for your opponent, even though he's just doing random moves. The good thing about this retreat is now he can play this and he can play that. The bad thing is the knight was controlling some central squares. So that's why the first idea that comes to my mind is to get use of that square immediately, because the knight is no longer controlling
Yeah,
it.
but it's the same reason, because he takes it and I take back, the change in this moment I got.
And another thing that he's doing is putting these pieces like that, so that's why bishop g4 makes sense, because I'm threatening to double pawns, and the only way to stop it is the logical way to stop it is this.
He did it.
And yeah, okay, but this was in the game because there were some individual moves. And then you would have a pin, so you could like go there, and so bishop g4 makes a lot of sense to me. Probably better than d5. d5 is crazy. It creates tactics immediately. Like he can try this, for example, sacrificing to then regain the piece, and things that you need to calculate. But it's a move that I would calculate because he just stopped controlling that. a6 is as bad as a3. Or even worse, because it does nothing.
More or less.
Why do you do that?
To prevent something, I don't know.
You wanted a square for the bishop.
Yeah, this is sure.
That's what you wanted.
I need to escape.
No, you didn't need it.
In this moment, I thought I need to escape from my...
Especially because this knight is no longer going to a4. Now that he went to e2, this bishop is not in danger. It's not in danger. So you can do any other move, like for example, let's prevent bishop e5. If you don't want to go d5 or bishop e4 or that, let's prevent bishop e5. The bishop is totally safe.
Okay.
Totally safe. He goes here.
It was in my mind before.
Okay, so you made a6. Let's promote the main line. Yes, it's main line. Okay. And he went to g3. Cool. And now here it says knight fg4, which is strange to me. So it's knight g4, okay.
Yeah, it was a miscalculate for me with the
okay.
pin of the bishop.
And this, well, all this is bad notation.
Yeah?
Yeah, you should put just knight e2, knight g3, knight d4. You only put the origin when it's ambiguous, when the two knights can land there.
Okay.
Hey Morkiam, I saw your whisper. I will answer later. Sorry, I was running here. 94. Okay. Which
was miscalculated for me because
okay, he did c3. So he's basically doing what we thought of tonight to this idea and this c3 d4 idea. Now he did c3, but what if he stops and thinks, what is this knight doing here? What if I just play h3?
I did not play it because
you have to go back.
Yeah, I have to go back. In fact,
unless you do this crazy.
I didn't need it, but my idea was do it, but I don't know how and why I didn't realize he has a move on f1.
You didn't realize he had a rook on f1.
I unfocused
Okay.
for a moment, then listened, okay, I have to think, and I can catch it.
Okay, Morgan.
I can catch it.
Okay.
This is really because I'm not lucky.
No,
This
okay.
kind
I
of
mean,
things.
if he plays h3 now, you have to make a choice. Do I? They say in Spanish we say it's wise to rectify.
Yeah. I don't know how you
Wise men rectify,
Yeah.
something like that.
It's a good thing. Recognize your mistakes.
Yeah, acknowledge your mistake. So you here can acknowledge your mistake and just go back, or you can justify your previous move and go here.
Yeah.
I think both are correct. I mean, from an objective point of view, of course, knight f6 has to be better. But on the other hand, here any move is better than knight e4. So once you play knight e4, you might consider taking here. I would consider it. Because at least you create some unbalance. And now probably I would unpin the f pawn and well, after takes, unpin the f pawn and then f5 and open the f5 and whatever. Probably white advantage. But it's very sad to play knight e4 and next move play knight f6. That's two moves in a row for white.
I know.
Okay, so you play knight e4 and he played c3. Cool. He's very kind. c3, knight. No,
F6.
no. You play knight f6.
Yeah, I come back. I come back.
No.
For my own.
Okay, you acknowledge your mistake.
Yeah,
But-
I think now I realize that this is one move, and okay, I go out.
Yeah, but I don't like. I didn't like knight e4. I like knight f6 even less.
Yeah, but the problem is, my first idea was, okay, I am going to jump with my knight to G, and after that take on F and whatever. But after that, I think it twice and say, take it easy, stay calm. And this is
Pepe doesn't understand this man's art.
yeah,
Yeah.
yeah,
No, it was very artistic to go back to f6 now. What I don't like is, so in the opening, when you had your bishop on b4, he spent one move, you improve the bishop. You remember that?
Yeah.
That's ideal, that your opponent wastes a move.
yeah. I have the
So,
initiative.
if your knight is going to go back, wait until he does that, because that
He's
he
going
would
to-
waste a move
He's going to.
to force the. What I would do here is king h8, because to justify knight f6, I want to play f5.
I thought. it
Now,
was-
if he does h3, okay, I go back.
I thought.
But at least
Unpin-
it costed. It had the cost of a move for white. Now you did it for free. You play knight f6.
I
He
thought
has the
all
move.
these things. I thought all these things.
Can someone feel sorry for me? My tactics rating is sitting at 25.99. Roar. Terrible. Okay. Yeah, I would like to mention. And if he doesn't do this in this moment, let's say he does a slow move, then you play f5. Then you justify all the plan.
Yeah.
If he plays h3, okay, the knight happily goes here.
I considered this line.
All right, you consider it, but you decided to go back. All right,
Yeah.
let's move on. YSC21 is now following. Thank you. I hope you like the stream and this lesson from GM Quartillo. H3.
I really like this bishop.
Yeah, H3 again. I mean, let's move on. Okay, I guess he was worried of bishop g4. Now b5, okay, bishop b3, bishop b3 without the c here.
Okay.
This is good, bishop b7, which is a very good move.
But James doesn't like it.
I mean, it's a good move from a human point of view because you no longer have use on this diagonal. Of course, this is dangerous, especially this is dangerous. So probably the bishop was doing something defensive here important, and that's probably what the engine doesn't like about
After
bishop
move-
e7, that he can go here.
After move the bishop, I think to myself, come on.
Well,
The knight can jump. To
the
the-
alternative use for this bishop, well, of course, there are many other things that you can do, like with the knight, with the pawn, move the bishop back, then the knight, then c5, knight back to c6. A lot of things you can do, but with this bishop, besides changing to a better diagonal, you could have gone here. It's very normal to go here to contest this bishop. And if he trades, you have these double pawns, but they're solid, like for example. Now you have good control of the center. There's no longer a knight f5 here. You might be worried about this pawn. I would be. Like for example this, you defend, he attacks again, and you probably need to bring a rook or a knight here. So for a moment, this pawn is under pressure, but it should be fine. You defend it, then you play e6, maybe you play e5. You have more pawns in the center. Bishop e6 is normal. But bishop e7 is normal, I guess. Bishop e7, bishop d2. Very slow way to develop. Knight e7. Copying your opponent's strategy.
No, I thought I want to move the bishop to f4.
Bishop f4.
No, the knight to f4. I want to move the bishop.
So you want this.
Yeah.
But that's copying the strategy. Why are they using a paper? Because this is Quartillo's game. The score sheet of the game he played over the board last Saturday. Knight e7, queen c1.
I don't understand.
Well, it might have some idea. It's hard to.
I don't understand.
I guess he had this idea for a long time, d4, and I guess he wants to use the open line after d4 takes, maybe.
But I have time.
But it's a very strange move.
I have time to defend.
Or maybe he wants to do this and retake with the queen, not with the pawn.
Maybe.
That could be another idea.
Maybe.
So queen c1, queen c1, queen c1, knight g6. Very symmetrical. Knight f5, obvious. Knight f4, copying, but knight f4 loses a pawn. He took the pawn.
Check.
You lost a pawn here.
Yeah. I lost a pawn.
Okay. On purpose?
No.
Okay. Well, at least you get the bishop pair. So he took the pawn. Now I like this move a lot. I like what you did here. I don't know if it works, but I like it. You did d5.
I did it because when I see the sequence and I saw the queen on f4, I say to myself, come on, I am dead. Because I know the threat with the bishop, with the knight, with the king, pawns go down. And I knew I have to stop the bishop. I knew I have to stop the bishop.
Just stop this bishop.
Yeah.
Okay.
And I was expecting he is going to take it.
I'm expecting
with
e5.
with E, but he didn't take it.
What did he play? e5, yeah. e5 is like...
I was wondering he takes my pawn. I was wondering. Because in this moment I trade bishops.
You trade bishops and you have a lot of activity.
Actually,
I wouldn't trade bishops. I would take with knight.
yeah,
to be honest.
I was wondering to trade bishops in this moment.
So you play d5, which I'm not arguing. It could be a bad move, but I like it because you just lost a pawn. You are trying to open the position. You have the bishop pair, and you are trying to change the charter of the position. You are for sure changing the charter of your position, which is good because you need it because you're in trouble. So I like it. Although after e5, you have some problems. Knight h5. It's a very risky move.
Yeah.
That's the last square I would want the knight to be. Queen d2. I'm wondering what would happen after queen g4. So he played queen d2. But after queen g4,
I saw it.
this knight doesn't have a lot of squares.
I did it.
So the only move is g6 to defend
I
it.
did it.
You did it.
After he moved the queen.
Ah, okay, you have g7 here. I guess it's g6.
Okay, yeah.
Hey, Morkian has the emotes. Yeah. Yeah, but if he plays queen g4, you have to play g6. You're not even threatening this because of the ping. This knight is
I thought I was dying.
a lot of trouble here.
This movement.
And of course d4. Of that.
In any moment I felt comfortable.
Maybe even e6, bring the knight, bring the rooks. Wow.
Never in the game I felt comfortable.
Okay, so he played queen d2, which is good news.
For us, yes.
Yeah. And you played bishop c8, which I like, because you're attacking that important knight. I was thinking about attacking that knight. Is there any other way?
If I don't move the rook.
Like, if you're gonna have to play g6 anyway.
This was my idea.
Yeah, why not now? Because bishop c8, you're lucky to be attacking a knight. What I mean is, if you do a slow move, your knight is lost. So bishop c8 is...
Anyway, he could take pawn d5 and did it. And he did it.
It's defend.
Yeah.
One tactical theme is this ping here. So if this knight moves, you have this square for the knight.
This is the reason because I didn't move the bishop in all the game.
Yeah, that's why I like attacking the knight. I think it's a good move. Bishop c8. Okay, so he went, and now this is a bad notation here.
Yeah.
Because I don't know which knight he moved.
Yeah.
Here you say knight f d4.
Yeah. In this case, I have to divide
The two knights are on it.
square.
So it's either knight 3 d4 or knight 5 d4.
Okay.
And we're gonna guess, because then he played knight c2. No, that makes no sense. 92. Okay, 92. And knight d2. Okay, so he moved this one. Because later in the game there's a knight d2 move.
Blocking the pin.
So do you have a ball pen? Knight f. This is knight 5. 5 to d4. Knight 5 to d4, g7, okay, g6. g4, knight g7.
I thought a g4 for him was a bad move.
Well, it's risky. And it's not. It would be great if it wins the knights, but after g6, of course, you have knight g7. So I would probably not play it with white. I would consider some of the moves. For example, knight here to play e6, stuff like that. Or just bring the rooks, slowly improve the position. g4 is risky because now the king is weaker. Okay, knight e7, good. Knight c2 or e2?
C.
Sure.
I think. No.
We don't know because the other...
C. I think it's C. C2. C2.
Okay, let's put it on c2.
C. I thought it's C2.
h5, roar. I like it. Queen h6. That's too optimistic. Or not. What is his threat?
I was thinking about to move h5 10 minutes more or less.
h5. You
Yeah.
mean h4?
No, instead.
The previous move.
Yeah, because I moved the knight here with the idea to move to e6 to
Yeah.
block the pawn.
Correct.
But I thought, okay, I have to start to do something and get the initiative. Then I have to change my way to play. And I decided
To go crazy.
H5.
Okay. Okay, Queen H6. What is his threat?
Knight
95, right?
95.
So you stop this. Well done. And Queen F4. Boo. Rook E8. Wow, that's very risky. Hey, Fisher. Rook E8. I'm defending this pawn with these pieces here. I'm worried. I'm worried. Rook E8, D4, G5. Rawr. Cool. Queen E3. Who was the opponent?
Okay.
Let's not disclose.
Another guy.
Yeah, another person. Hey Kaito, hey Soranan, big party. Wait, what? Are you in a party, Kaito? You didn't invite? We're celebrating here too. We're celebrating Quartillo's first victory.
Lucky, like you are checking.
So far, he's only a pawn down, and you're attacking now. Okay, G5, Queen G3, and now knight 96. Ooh. He played another person with another rating, exactly. So you're losing this pawn?
Yeah, I lost. This is the 26 move, right?
Yeah, yes.
I mark it.
Oh, Jay just subscribed for 2 months in a row.
Thank you.
0 months in a row? No, it says 2 months in a row.
I knew it immediately after the move.
Some people have that problem.
After the move, immediately I realized it's a bad move.
I mean, you have 2 options here. H4
Yeah.
and then 96. If you want to play 96, you can play H4 first. You can play also H6G first.
Yeah.
So he has to take with the pawn. And then you play 96. And then you use the H file. That could be an idea. Pitch is so broken. Yeah. They're analyzing and analyzing. We're watching the game. Not very deep analysis. So 96. Okay. Is this GM Quartillo's game from round 12 of World Championship?
Yes.
Yes, exactly that one, OJ. So you decided to give up a second pawn to boost your opponent's confidence.
Yeah. And after that, he said...
And you killed him, psychologically.
He said to himself, I am a winner. Not.
Not so fast.
No.
Not so fast.
I have all calculated.
Very deep, very deep.
10 moves in a row. In front.
And now you play knight f4.
Yeah.
With a subtle threat.
And the tragedy goes.
Did it happen?
Yeah.
Ah.
Tragedy goes.
Because maybe he was concerned of this?
Yeah, with the bishop. I was threatening take the pawn with the bishop and the rook.
Snap. I'm seeing his move. Yeah, so he was concerned he would lose the h pawn.
Yeah.
He played h4.
Yeah.
Well done. Awesome. The 96 trick. Take my pawn.
I
think you're winning.
After he moved h4, I was thinking 2 minutes, watching on the board, thinking, okay, maybe he allows to me take the queen because after that he has a counter attack and
Big Fun, Beefcon, thanks for the follow, and Greg Move too.
I was sure. I was thinking
you
2
were.
minutes.
That's good. Double
checking,
triple checking.
I mean, doesn't really was realize I am going to take the queen, but he didn't.
But why Quartillo not just move the knight back to e6? Knight back to e6. That would be very deep.
I have a rule: never in the same squares twice.
Never?
Then the knight couldn't have in the same square twice. Only one. e6 previously.
You know you broke that rule
a
couple of times already in this game, right? Okay. Knight to check, king g2, knight takes... Oh, you took the queen. You accepted the queen sacrifice.
Yeah.
King.
See,
King
with
took
the
the
king instead of the pawn.
strange.
Yeah.
Never resigned. Or no, he didn't resign. Took, you took the pawn. Rook, king h2. Queen d7 with a slight threat. Subtle threat. Knight d2.
I don't understand.
Let's move our pieces out of our king so
Uh-huh.
no one can defend.
I don't understand.
He didn't want to lose the knight.
Yeah, I know it. I know. Now I knew I have to move the king to h, but I say to myself, take it easy, you are going to win.
Let's torture our opponents.
Stay calm, stay calm. And I saw remaining 35 minutes on the clock, more or less.
Uh-huh.
I think, so, in this moment.
So you use your time.
Yeah,
Yeah. Oh, cool.
Okay, I have time. I am going to think and move slow, and after that I am going to kill you. But I want to do it right.
Queen g4 check. King h1.
Yeah, I know.
You're aware of that, okay.
Yeah, and now he moved.
King h8. But it wasn't much better the king.
H8.
You're trying to trick him to play this and checkmate him. Is that your idea?
My idea was not pin the queen,
Okay.
and after that move the rook h.
Okay, so he played bishop takes d5, make d9,
Straighten the thread.
defending, attacking.
I didn't. Not blockade. I
You
don't know how to say in English. I
you
don't
were
trust-
you were not worried at
Yeah,
this moment. Then you checked again, king g1, rook check, and he resigned. No, he didn't allow the checkmate. Will you do it with the rook or with the queen?
With the queen, obviously.
Always with the least valuable piece. Always with this.
The engine says with the
Of course, the engine knows how to play chess.
not the best sequence to chess mate. But
Okay, well done.
no, I don't know. In any moment I was comfortable. I thought the other guy played normal and better than me.
Resigning at that position and not before. Ah, terrible.
I thought I think the other guy plays with more sense than me. But
Well, I mean,
after he lost the
I have to say
he lost the queen.
the 2 pawns you lost them. It's not that he won them. You decided to lose a pawn here. You're forcing him to take a pawn.
Yeah.
And the next pawn you lose.
Knight to g6.
Ta, 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 ta.
Yeah.
You decide to lose the pawn.
In this moment, I didn't realize because I was focused to threat.
And actually, it's probably not a bad move, 96, because taking the pawn is so risky. After knight 4, white has some issues. I mean, you're attacking 3 squares with a knight. What is the best move for white here? King h2 maybe? And allow you to take one of these 2 pawns? What is it?
Or maybe take the pawn with the knight and
What?
allow me check. I mean,
No, he cannot
No.
lose the queen.
okay, but no, I don't know what is the move for.
It's probably not a bad move, 96.
I can take the pawn.
You can take this or you can take that.
I will take the pawn.
Is this just a random or competitive match? It is a league match, yes. Probably take here. Okay, still complicated. Not a bad move, 96. Well done.
No, I don't know. Maybe I could lose. But he lost the queen and he unfolded.
So you were, in the worst moment, maybe you were plus 1.5 or maybe
No, in Jane, I
plus
think
2?
plus
Or
3. Plus 3.
plus 3?
Yeah, in Jane.
Okay.
I would
Okay.
plus 3. Well, if
I was plus 3 to win my game.
but you play with white, no?
No, with black.
With black.
Yeah,
Plus
yeah.
3.
Plus 3.5, I think.
Come on.
Yeah, I was totally lost.
Me too. I thought. But
Rookie won after 94.
and was very funny because I was the other boards and all the partners had take a lot of pieces, remaining few pieces of the board. Me only take a bishop and the guy 2 pawns and knight. But very slow, positional, tactical, or how you want to say. Yeah, I thought he is going to move the rook, avoiding the check with.
Now king moves somewhere. I don't know where. And my idea is to go back with the knight. Yeah, I don't know. It's complicated. Well done. What do we do now?
What do you want?
Do you want to do a puzzle?
Yeah.
Did you do the puzzle of the day? He
No.
crushed his opponent and heard the lamentations of their women. And he went to the hairdresser too. Okay.
Like Samsung. I don't know in English. I mean,
Samsung?
US or UK now he is Samsung. And he has the same name.
Yeah, he has Samsung and Delilah.
Yeah.
Dalila.
Dalina. Yeah.
I think it's Samsung, but I'm not sure. Where is the puzzle of the day? Ah, here. Oh, seems easy. Okay. What to play?
Way to play.
Best move. I think it's checkmate in 1, 2, 3. Maybe not so easy. 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. Yeah, it's making 4. It is easy, yes.
I don't know, but the first move I.
Bobby, in that line, after queen takes f7, there's queen g7. So you need to play queen h3, queen h8.
I don't have the in my mind.
Perfect. That way we didn't spoil anything.
I thought the first move here, no?
Yeah, the only check in the position.
Here.
Then the only check again that doesn't lose anything.
Here.
G6 force, otherwise you checkmate with rook h8. Queen takes f7 is a problem.
But here, you can take it.
Yeah, but queen g7. And how do you win then?
Queen e7. Here.
Yes, OJ, that's it.
Vale, it's defended. It is defended.
If we take here, there's queen g7. And we have no continuation. He's threatening mate, we don't want to trade queens. So,
check on h3.
yeah, and checkmate on h8.
Yeah. You failed your last puzzle, okay?
Yeah, I think it was on the stream, if I remember correctly. Yeah. People don't help me. No, actually, this minus 1021 was funny because one of the viewers said a move and I believed it. And the logical move was another one. But we calculated and...
Over-calculated.
Yeah, of course. Do you want to do a puzzle or...
Yeah, what is a puzzle of 25 francs? Maybe we spend a lot of time.
As you wish.
Yeah,
Or-
do it, if you account.
Okay, roar. Okay, we know we're winning
G6.
for several reasons.
G6.
D6 what?
The queen takes.
Queen takes d6, probably not a good move. I mean, if I want to take a pawn with check, probably I would I would suggest to take on e6 instead.
The easy way, perfect.
Yeah, the undefended way.
The easy way.
We're winning for several reasons here. First, this is a lichess puzzle.
Always say the same
So-
thing.
Yeah, but there's...
The other day you say, what? At least in chess24 or chess.com, maybe you have
Yeah, OJ
have to
got
draw.
it. And there's a second reason, very obvious in this puzzle. He just played f6. He just played f6, so we should be winning.
Okay. First move, e6, check.
First move to calculate is queen takes e6, of course.
e6.
And probably
Check.
king f8 only move, because king h8, I think queen f7 is probably winning a piece.
Maybe after queen e6,
This is my
pawn
first.
takes on f6.
What?
No? Queen e6, take,
Check.
check, move the king, wherever you want.
He has to move here. We can discard king h8, I think, because queen f7 threatening mate and the rook. And if the rook stops the mate, we take the bishop. And what's the material count at the beginning? It's equal. So, some pawns down, some pawns down. 2 pawns down. Yeah. If we take a piece and we're still attacking, that should be good. So I'm assuming king f8 is the only move. And then you suggest to take on f6.
Maybe.
And queen takes f6, bringing the queen to defend.
Ah, okay. Queen e6, check. King f8. Let's calculate the position of the knight.
Then we take a pawn. Rar.
Wait, take?
Yeah, I mean,
Slow, no?
yeah.
The bishop are not doing nothing.
There's knight h4, which is an interesting idea. Knight h4.
I thought take with the knight on g6.
Yeah, and then promote this pawn.
Yeah, but
Maybe too slow too.
yeah, because I was when I say okay, yeah, I know it. I was thinking the knight on f4 instead the bishop. Miscalculated.
Uh-huh. Yeah, if it was a knight, it would be nice.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm. Okay, we can probably throw the first move because I think no other move makes sense. Bishop d2 is a move, some rook to c1 is a move, but I think if we can take the pawn with
Bishop b5.
bishop b5.
But after that we can't take on e6.
Yeah, the thing is if our first move is not strong,
Yeah.
he can just attack our queen and
Or
solve
maybe-
his problems.
Maybe rook c1.
Yeah, but
Threatening the queen.
still, rook c1, why can't he go like f5? If we take the queen, he takes our queen, and
Yeah.
black is 2 pawns up.
First e6.
So I guess first move has to be this one. And now we calculate from here.
We are in the same situation.
Yeah. So we have this idea, we have some other ideas probably. Taking doesn't seem to help. 94 is another idea.
And after that, what do you
Yeah,
want
just
to-
sacrifice the knight for nothing. Nah, it's stupid. Now attacking the queen. Hello guys. Hey Kaisa, hey Goku, hey Ayer
Ah, this is
40.
a good idea because if we threatening the queen with the rook, he doesn't. If he want keep the queen, we take the bishop.
Yeah, we can take 2 pieces for the
Yeah.
rook.
Yeah, this is
The
idea.
problem is the queen can probably attack this one of these 2 pieces which are undefended. Let's say queen b2 attacking the a2 bishop, or queen b4 attacking the f4 bishop. Greg Mouth cheering with 500 bits. Wow, thank you.
You,
I think that gives you access to a perk. Probably 500 bits is like a subscription.
I don't
It's
know.
5. Yeah, I think it is. So
I don't know the Twitch money.
yeah, I can't remember either. Teach Quartillo by showing him the Carlsen Town bullet match. Yeah, that's the best to teach someone.
Watch Carlsen is a pleasure, but the problem is deeply.
Yeah, watching Carlsen is a pleasure from, watching a
how
sportsman
he
compete
plays,
and
how he plays. But
crashing the field and so. But
it's tough
trying to learn from.
yeah, it's tough. In fact, I watched today or yesterday, I don't know when, a video of Pepe Cuenca talking about a game of Carlsen in Tata Steel the last month.
Uh-huh.
In an interview after the game, Carlsen won, but in an interview, he didn't trust the Carlsen said because Carlsen said, no, I only handling a pawn in a specific moment. But he didn't trust him because after this hanging the pawn, he crashed the opponent. I mean, very precise or
Very accurate.
Accurate.
Uh-huh.
The moment. And this is because I say you can watch the games of Carlsen, but try in my level learning something is no. Because you need other people explain you what he suppose he is thinking, but you don't know really what Carlsen was thinking.
Yeah, and it's really out of our.
Yeah, it's
yeah, it's in another league.
Yeah.
It's another type of game.
Yeah.
Whatever he's thinking
Yeah.
has nothing to do with
Yeah.
what we're thinking.
But it's funny the answer to the interview. Only hanging a pawn.
Yeah, just hang it. Why not?
No matter what.
Why not? It's just a pawn.
I hang into pawns in my game.
Yeah, you
won.
Well, you learned from Carlsen. Right?
Yeah.
Okay. So again, if we attack the queen and the queen attacks our bishop, then what do we do? What do we do? What do we do?
If we move the queen to b4, we take the bishop on c8,
but then he takes our bishop. If we take the knight, he takes our bishop. And we sacrifice an exchange for nothing. For nothing.
For nothing, no?
I would prefer to attack somehow. So knight h4 not so stupid. Not so stupid.
What are independent? d5 and Werman.
Wait, maybe black has the threat to take here with the knight, which I didn't see.
And after that, thread the queen and the other knight.
That is slightly annoying because, for example, if knight h4, knight takes e5, knight takes g6, check, he might even take with the knight, and we have nothing. We have bishop or nothing.
No, the problem is we have two threats at the same time, because if he takes the pawn with the knight, bishop are attacking our queen.
Yes, that's the problem with knight takes e5.
We have to move.
So this is a threat. This is a threat that black has, and it works against knight h4, and it might work against many ideas.
Maybe we have to take on d5.
Yeah. To then play bishop c4. Is that the idea? Queen takes knight b6, and we resign.
No, b5. No, after take on d5 with the bishop.
Yeah, we're not.
We're
not winning. We're down material.
And take on f6? No, doesn't like.
Well, I thought it wouldn't be good because of queen takes f6, but maybe it is good. Also knight takes f6, defending the pawn.
And we can threat after the queen with...
no, he's threatening our queen. With knight takes f6, he threatens our queen.
Ah, but it doesn't with the queen, takes with the knight. I don't see the fourth move.
Well, this is a forced move.
See.
No, it's not. Knight takes e5 also works against that. Yeah, terrible.
Ah, he takes with the pawn, no?
What?
If we move the knight to d5, he takes with the pawn.
Yeah, this is what I wanted, to create something. But the problem is knight takes e5, defense f7, attacks our queen.
Ah, then we have to kill the knight.
Yes, queen takes knight is probably the best move.
I mean, the knight is annoying.
Yeah, but
Then
the knight is gonna take here.
we have to find out a way to avoid it.
Or to have a good continuation after knight takes c5. So the idea would be to play now bishop takes d5. Bishop takes d5 is the best move in this position. Or bishop takes g6. It's also a good move. But we're not GMs, we cannot do that.
Neither GMs can take in this position.
GMs can do magic.
And if we thread the d5 with the rook,
d5 with the rook.
yeah.
What for? After knight takes e5, e4. After knight takes e5.
Move the queen, whatever you want.
I don't want to move the queen. The queen is ideal there.
Then takes the pawn, d5. I don't know, but I don't know. We'll find out.
This is tricky. I would love bishop e5
And
to
if we
work.
thread the queen with a bishop on d2,
Then knight takes e5.
we take with our we take
He
take
takes our
and
queen.
our knight. Take the knight.
He takes it. We're trading everything.
Yeah. And remains equal but with
We're 2 pawns
three
up.
pawns.
I mean, no matter how you attack the queen, he can play this. Oh wait, we have queen takes e7 check. Oh wait. I thought we didn't have a desperado move, but we have a desperado move. We have queen takes e7 check. So this works. And this works. I mean works, I mean we can play them.
Yeah.
I thought we
And
couldn't.
what is the sequence? The first move, queen takes bishop check. Or
Yeah, I mean he cannot play knight takes e5 because we just take the bishop with check, then take the queen and we won a piece.
Vale.
So
Okay.
So this is a move, and this is not a good response to it. So both bishop d2 and rook c1, this rook, not the other, prevent knight takes e5 for a move. Now, which one is best and why? I mean, this can intend to remove the queen from this diagonal, but the queen still has b2.
And if changing the idea, if we
Oh,
take
he also has queen c6, so maybe rook c1 is better.
and if we take, sorry for my terrible thing today, if we take on f6 with the pawn,
Queen takes
Well-
f6. We've been here already. Also, knight takes f6.
take the other pawn with the queen, and
Again,
we gonna.
the knight is defending the pawn.
How do
The knight from f6 defends the pawn d5.
only work if you take with the queen. He's not going to do. Okay. Anyway, like you said previously,
Rook c1 prevents queen c6, so the queen has to move probably one of these two squares to attack one of our bishops.
b2, that's our plan doesn't work.
b2, our plan doesn't work. Okay, let's say rook b1, queen b2.
Threatening
Yeah,
our-
probably the best because it also keeps an eye on this.
and
now-
our bishop on e2 is threatened.
Yeah, but rook takes bishop.
Take bishop. She takes our bishop, or he takes our bishop.
He takes the rook probably.
Previously, he takes the rook. We take the knight. he takes
Because
the bishop,
otherwise we end up a piece up. He has to take the rook.
and after that we take the knight.
Let's say he takes with this, and now this is the important moment. Maybe we don't take the knight. If we take the knight, he takes our bishop. Oh yeah, we take the knight. He takes our bishop. We take on f6. He can't take the pawn. The bishop is pinned on e7 because of the queen takes h7 idea.
And after that we threat d7.
No, g7 is defending with this bishop, but we threaten bishop d6 check with taking material. Yeah, that has to be it. It has to be it. Pawn takes f6 is really annoying. And if rook c, we just take the bishop with check. Yeah, that has to be it. Okay, we try. Okay, he went for the other. Instead of queen b2, he went for queen b4.
Now we have to think about...
Now we have to think differently.
d2.
Because he's going to take here in the end of the line. So after pawn takes, he will take with the queen. But on the other hand, he left this diagonal. So now pawn takes f6 is different in some lines.
And if he takes with the knight, queen is threatened by the bishop.
And what about this and queen b6? So we need to take first here.
He takes back.
He has to take back, because if he takes here, we take with check and then take the knight. We're a piece up. So here he has to take back, probably with this, and then bishop d2.
And after that we take the knight.
Queen a4 defends the knight. No, and we lost an exchange because pawn takes f6 doesn't work. So after takes, we have to take the knight. He takes our bishop. Do we have something there?
The pawn again in d5.
No, that's not enough. Is it? No, it's not. So if we play this now, he has to either go for the queen trade or defend the knight. Oh, no. He can also do that, because now we no longer have queen takes e7 check because the queen is defending e7. So this is probably not the move, because at least he has this. So that only leaves us with rook takes. Or pawn takes. Pawn takes, knight takes.
Oh, but he pawn takes, we have the same problem with the knight.
Yeah, but then we might sacrifice the exchange for something. Yes, actually, no. Yes. If he takes with the knight, I take the bishop. He takes, and I play knight e5. And he has no way to stop queen f7 mate. No way to stop it.
Then we didn't bishop d2, no?
No way to stop it. So after pawn takes, he can't take with the knight. If he takes with the bishop, bishop d6 check.
And take the queen.
And the king has no moves.
And takes the queen.
Not for taking the queen, but for winning material. If he plays bishop e7, I take the queen. If he plays queen takes bishop, I take the queen. If he plays rook e7, I take the bishop with check. And then take the queen. No, I don't take the bishop. I take the rook with check. Yeah. So after this, he cannot take with...
Take back.
He cannot take with knight, he cannot take with bishop, but he can take our bishop.
And you take his bishop with the pawn and check.
Yeah, but then I'm not winning material. Should I start with this in that line? And after takes, pawn takes. Same ideas. If he takes with knight, we have knight e5, unstoppable. If he takes with bishop, we have bishop d6. So if he takes here, now the knight is hanging, so I can... But it's not hanging enough. I don't think it works. I don't think it works. Pawn takes, queen takes.
Ya está.
That's annoying.
After he takes with the queen or
Unless-
bishop, we can take with the rook the bishop, no? C8. C8.
After pawn takes,
He takes.
queen takes,
C8.
rook takes.
He takes.
Rook takes.
We take.
What?
Knight with queen.
He takes the pawn?
Ah,
No problem.
but we get the two rooks.
We're gonna exchange down that line. We have rook, knight and bishop, and he has rook, rook and bishop. Exchange down. Aye. Well, we can try a crazy idea.
Okay. What?
Bishop c4.
Bishop c4. Take with the pawn. What? Take with the rook, threatening the queen.
Nah, it's too crazy. It doesn't work.
We lost the bishop to medium.
No, the idea was to take them here and win. But the problem is after bishop, he can probably take on e5. And we have nothing. If we have something, it has to be either rook takes or pawn takes f6. Because we cannot allow knight takes e5. We cannot allow queen b6. So rook takes or pawn takes.
I think it's more probably the right move was always take c8 with
Okay.
But I don't know.
Ah, it wasn't. Well, this wasn't either. Rook c4 is too crazy to work.
c4.
Yeah, I thought rook c4 and then I said bishop c4. But rook c4, okay, let's try it. No.
And bishop?
The problem with rook c4 is it allows queen b6, at least. And bishop c4, yeah.
And queen takes d5.
I would laugh if it's that one. Okay, let's try some other moves. Ah, bishop d2. Right.
And we have the problem then trade queen. I mean, with the rook to take the bishop.
With the rook take the bishop. You're right. You're right. But I thought bishop d2 allowed this. And I didn't think we would win this. But I might be missing something. For sure I missed something here. Is how to reply to queen b6. I thought queen b6 was a defense. Because now we need to do something with our queen. How would we win here? I mean, bishop d2 is the easiest. It's much easier than what we were trying to do. Sek, thanks for the follow. Pawn takes here was so funny because this check, no squares.
Move the rook and take the queen. Repeat
I probably take here.
or repeat with the bishop and
Oh no, we take the queen here, the rook is pinned. Sure, he can take our queen. And if he does this, we take the queen also. And if he takes with the knight, we have this, and then this is unstoppable. No way to defend f7. Yeah, the problem is he can take here, and I think we're not winning. But knight takes e5. Why did he do knight takes e5 here and not queen b6? And why is this losing for black? How do we win here? This.
queen. Take with the queen on the knight. It was ideal because after the takes we check, but the problem is the knight is undefended.
Okay, let's have a quick look what the engine says.
Cheating.
Yeah, because otherwise we would be all what can we do?
Yeah.
The engine says nothing. So okay, we need to solve it on our own.
Doesn't show.
No, probably need to refresh.
Ah, okay.
It's loading engine forever.
If you take the queen, what happens? He takes with the knight or with the pawn?
With the pawn.
The pawn open the line of group.
Well, both moves are good for black, I guess.
And if you take, for example, the bishop checking on the pawn.
Probably this is the best move. And now that there's no knight b6, we're really threatening this. So this might be the reason why queen b6 wasn't a good.
You win the pawn.
A good defense. No, it's not for winning the pawn, it's for checkmating. The problem in the other lines is whenever we take here, there was knight b6, and we couldn't build this bishop and queen battery. Now we can. So yeah, maybe just queen takes d5. For example, knight takes, bishop here. This checkmate is hard to stop.
Sacrifice the knight. Taking the bishop.
Oh yeah, sorry. We need to take here first. That's true. And then this. And now he has to move this bishop. Ah no,
No,
we're hitting mate here too.
Or protect with the queen.
No, he can't. We have two checkmates here.
E6.
Ah, losing the piece. Yeah, of course, he can sacrifice the piece. But then we're a piece half.
Yeah.
Sure he can. Yeah, so maybe after queen b6, just queen takes d5. Okay, another 10 points that I lost. What do we do now?
You want to lose more points?
Yeah.
We can play if you want.
Unless you want to switch to your account so we get easier passes.
For me, it's good. No, I don't have time.
Okay. And we have like
How many?
40 minutes left.
Maybe it's better play something fast, no?
Play? Okay.
I mean, 15 minutes.
I don't mind.
Okay.
30 minutes. 40 minutes. 40 minutes.
40, 14.
40.
40.
Yes.
Ah, then we can. I understood math.
You understood mal, yes.
Yeah.
You understood mal.
Misunderstood. When I am tired, my level of English is very bad. More than normal. Good words, yeah. I mean, it's not necessary, but
So,
change
accounts.
Change.
Okay.
Change your mind.
I change it. Yeah.
How many followers do you have?
I don't know. Where?
Because when you reach
I'm Twitch.
1,500,
When we reach yes, when we reach 1,500, that's so loud. Yes, it is. Sorry. When we reach 1,500, we're gonna do a Spanish stream. Okay, that's it. I don't know how to check now. Something around 1,400 and 1,500.
in the screen.
No, I don't have it in the screen.
Yeah.
No, I need to open Twitch.
Yeah.
Ah, you mean there. Everyone is watching that. Okay, 1,419 followers. Stream en español, yes. Okay, so, puzzles?
Yeah.
This will be easier than the one we just solved. I hope. Dun, 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 dun. Well, I see some
Tricky.
discover attack.
Some discovered.
Yeah. You need to discover something in this position. Maybe you need to discover a fork. Is that a hint?
Yeah. Wait, is it?
A couple of good ideas in this position. One of them shouldn't be. So, what's the material count? Equal. What are the forcing moves?
I don't see any normal forcing move.
But you are showing them. Yeah, exactly. Those are the forcing moves. Maybe bishop takes e6 also.
Yeah.
What is Quartillo's puzzle rating?
19.
Ah, we're not showing it.
1970.
19. Oh, wait, I have this.
19,
I can show it. Yes, now everyone sees.
1970.
Okay, those are the forcing moves. Bishop takes e6, we can discard it. Probably. And knight takes f7. Yeah.
The first idea, well, when you see the board, the first is take the knight on d7, but
No, that's not the first idea.
the bishop.
Of course, that's the first idea.
And
For
take-
two reasons.
Take the back with the queen.
Why? Why is this the first one? I have two reasons to think about that first.
If he takes with the queen,
Why do I think about this and not this?
the queen and the bishop are in the same line, threatening something.
Queen and the bishop are in the same line.
Diagonal.
Okay. You mean like this battery is concerning you? No, it's not concerning me because we have a wall here.
Okay, take.
Okay, the first thing why I think about this and not any other is
Check with the.
because the queen will
Don't take, we can.
land here.
Yeah.
Now there's a second reason too, positional reason. We're taking a bishop.
No, after that,
We have the bishop pair. Then
if he doesn't take the knight, we
no,
can-
he has to take the knight.
Yeah.
That's why it's a forcing move.
Yeah, but if the reason they have to take is because don't take, I take again on e7 and
No,
check.
that's not the reason. The reason is if he doesn't take, we're a piece up. We're a piece up. It doesn't matter if you take on e7 or you go back with the knight or you defend the
Okay.
knight. They have to take
For
back.
example, if I take the bishop with the knight and the computer doesn't take back, I am going to take another bishop on e7.
No, let's say he does bishop f8. You're going to go back with the knight or you're going to defend your knight.
Okay.
Either case, you're a piece up.
Okay.
So he has to take the knight. It's the only move.
Pepe is angry.
No, I'm not angry. I think I'm not. Let's check. I'm sick. You may rely on it. No.
Relax.
But Naibot is always wrong, so.
Okay, you take back with the queen, and move your knight where?
Okay, so now the queen is in the same line as our rook. That suggests a move,
Knight
a forcing move.
c5 after that.
Knight c5, slightly illegal.
d5.
Knight d5. Knight d5, very forcing. You attack the queen. The queen cannot take the knight because it's defended with the bishop. The queen has to move. And after the queen moves,
We take the bishop.
we don't take the bishop because the bishop has the same value as our knight. We don't take the bishop because we don't win.
And then
Instead,
we take the queen and the rook. I don't know. It's the more value.
you play knight e5, the queen moves somewhere. B7, back to B7, I guess. I don't see any other square. And then we play
Queen? I don't know. I don't see the move. Okay.
You have a fork.
Why not take the bishop? Ah, we move the rook to C7.
Well, that's the complicated line. It might work. I don't believe it. I don't think it works. Or does it? Wow, because the queen has only b8. Yeah, rook c7 might work.
A7, 2, no? Not. Queen can go to A7.
The queen can only go to b8 if you play rook c7.
No, I am talking about after knight d5.
The queen is on c6.
Yeah. Ah, okay.
So the queen can only go to b7 or immediately take on c1. Probably the best move is queen takes c1. And probably the puzzle stops there. Because I see 2 winning moves then, so probably the puzzle stops earlier. I think both rook c7 and knight c7 win.
Whoa. Here, no?
Yeah. Good.
25 points.
Well done. So the only square the queen has to survive is this one. And here you said that, and probably wins, because if the only square the queen has is this one, you can take this with a discover attack. But, well, wait. Maybe not so easy. Maybe not so easy. But I think the easy winning move is knight c7. You're gonna be an exchange up in a good position with the 2 bishops.
Come back to the line.
This is where the puzzle started.
No, I mean...
Queen takes.
You say... Here, no?
Yeah, if you go rook c7, I go queen b8. Takes. e5. Pawn to e5. Yeah, rook takes rook. Pawn takes bishop. You want exchange also in this line. Queen takes f4. Bishop takes f7. King f8. King f8 risky. Maybe rook e7. Complicated, but exchange up should be winning. Yeah, probably there's nothing better here for black.
Ah, take with the knight. If I take the knight with the rook, he takes with the knight.
No.
Ah, threatening.
Okay, we shouldn't
Yeah.
continue the line once you're in exchange up. So probably both win. One has to be more winning than the other. Not sure which one. Maybe rook c7. Yeah. Well done.
Black.
You're black, and this move is very obvious. It's a checkmate pattern. It's a checkmate in 3, I think. Because white can only sacrifice a pawn. Oh, it's checkmate in 4. He can sacrifice the knight finally. So what's the material count?
We have a pawn down.
A pawn down.
No, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 3.
3 pawns down and a piece.
And a piece, right.
So we're not in good shape.
No,
But
we are threatening.
we're threatening what? His king is a little bit out of squares. Right? The king has no legal move.
No.
We better checkmate the guy or we're gonna lose.
Maybe rook here.
Maybe,
No.
maybe knight takes that rook.
Yeah. And defend it. Here. Good.
If you can magically move this rook somewhere on the board and this move somewhere on the board, can you set up a checkmate? If you can put the 2 rooks somewhere, that would be checkmate, but that has a problem. Okay, since that would be a checkmate, you could start with this, for example.
Yeah.
The rook is defended there, so you do this, you're threatening that checkmate. The problem is he has a couple of ways to stop it. For example, defending this square with rook here, with knight here, or even this check. But okay, this is one checkmate construction. There's another. Come on, you found that? You can find the other. It's exactly the same. Forget about the knight. Just think, where do you want to put the 2 rooks to deliver checkmate? If you magically put them here, there's checkmate. But if you magically put them somewhere else, it's also checkmate. There and... What? I mean, if you put a rook here, it's undefended, unless you put the other here. This is checkmate construction. And now, if you go for this checkmate construction, you need to start with this one, threatening this, and there's no way for white to stop rook from going here.
Yeah.
There's no way.
Because instead h1 doesn't have time.
There's no way to defend h3. So white will sacrifice the pawn, you will take it with check, and then when you deliver this check, he will sacrifice the knight with check. No, it's not check. So he will sacrifice the knight and you will check my knight move.
Okay. Let's see the sequence.
Pepe, get some water and turn it into wine. It will be more fun. Wait a second. Jesus. I have a command for this. Yes.
Don't need the bread and fish. Let's move from right.
What is the material count?
Oof. Rook is 6, no?
Rook is 5.
5. Knight and bishop 6.
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
3, 6, 3, 5. Equal.
Equal, yes.
Equal.
So for example, winning an exchange would be good.
I think the more forcing in this case is bishop h6.
Okay, bishop h6 is a forcing move. There are more forcing moves. For example, bishop f4. Isn't that forcing?
Take the queen. And take the rook. Oh. I can defend the bishop.
so is the rook. I mean, the bishop is independent on h6.
Yeah.
I understand that your idea is to sacrifice the bishop for the rook.
Yeah.
So I think you should consider both moves, bishop f4
Okay.
and bishop h6.
You thought if I throw the queen at the table, I take.
It's quiet on my dating site, so I hang out here. Okay, welcome.
Okay, bishop. Bishop f4. No?
I don't know. The two options seem attractive to me, but only one of them has to win.
The problem is that we put the bishop on f4, and if he takes with the queen, I will take the rook, and he can take the rook out of pawn. On g4.
We take the rook.
And he takes the out of pawn.
No, he can't. We have a background mate.
And with the queen he can. I check.
Okay, queen takes the check. He can do, yes. And in that position, we are 4 pawns. We are an exchange up for 2 pawns. Could be winning or not. Ah, no, we're not. We're a piece up for 2 pawns. We're a piece up for 2 pawns. And if bishop h6?
Take the bishop with the pawn. No?
He can take the bishop or play f6 or some other move that defends, for example, queen e5. Some other move that stops the mate. Rook e5. So if he takes, we take. And again, because of the checkmate of the background mate, no, he has the background mate covered, so he can just take a pawn anyway in this line too. Okay, so I think the problem with bishop h6 is he has many moves, not just pawn takes. And the problem with bishop f4 might be rook d6, which we didn't see. And in both cases, we're finishing with 1 piece for 2 pawns. One of the lines is better than the other. Which one? It's not easy.
For me, sounds good. f4.
Bishop f4?
I mean, h6, I think you are right.
Yeah, the problem with bishop h6 might be some counterplay. No, I don't know. It's tough. It's a tough call.
And after bishop a6, we can move d6.
We checkmate on g7.
Okay.
But if he moves f6, for example, we take the rook.
Okay.
Yeah, he has to take the bishop. Not easy.
You can check.
Not easy. I don't see it. I don't see the difference. I mean, I see the difference. I cannot assess it. I cannot say which one is better. But we know only one is better because this is Felice's password. True story. Only one can be better.
Okay, f4, take back the queen, take the rook.
Bishop f4, he can take, or he can play with d6. Probably take. Probably take is better.
He takes, we take.
And we take. He takes our pawn with check.
Check. Our king goes to.
I will play queen f3 here.
Yeah, because if we go to this, e1 queens. No, e1 is protected. Coffee.
Sounds like coffee to me. Oof, I got distracted now. Queen f3, g6 check. I don't know, that seems like a good line for us. But this seems a good line too. Is there any defense we didn't see here?
Take, move the pawn, move the rook.
For example, if he tries queen e5, we take, he takes, we take, he takes. It's very similar, the endgame. It's rook versus rook and knight.
For us it's good because.
But we save this pawn, that's a difference. Are we saving that pawn in this line, bishop h6? Let's say he takes, we take. He can't take, can he?
Yeah, because d8 is protected by the queen.
But maybe it's very risky for him to take it. Maybe we play queen f6 or knight e4. Actually, that seems much stronger, that line.
After that we take on h6, check.
Or on f6, or we check on f6 with a lot of mate ideas. And also queen f6 seems a strong threat and rook d8. So maybe forcing him this is going to be stronger for us because we save this pawn.
Open g9.
On the other hand, he might try something different than taking it, but if he doesn't, he eventually has to take it. If he plays f6 or queen e5 or whatever, once we take the rook, he has to take it. So yeah, bishop h6 now seems more promising, I think. It's really tough, this puzzle. I bet on bishop h6.
h6, yeah.
What do you think?
I agree
You have
with
to
you.
pick
I
one.
agree with you in both lines. This is the problem.
Yeah, but we need to understand which one is better, and watching the outcome, I think I prefer the positions arising from bishop h6. But it's a tough call.
The good idea for me of bishop h6 is he opens the wall in front of the knight, but is he forced to open the wall?
Yes, because we're threatening checkmate, and if he doesn't take our bishop, the other ways that he has to defend, like f6 or queen e5 or rook e5, we just take a rook. The only way he gets some material back for the rook is taking then our bishop, so he has to take it.
Okay, trade. Trade.
Okay, and the puzzle stops here, but it's I don't think it's an easy puzzle. The rating of the puzzle is 1795. And I guess it's because this is more logical than bishop f4. So many people would think about this and not this. I think you said this at the beginning, you said
Yeah.
bishop h6, and I said, why not bishop f4? But it's a tough call, because this seems winning also. This seems very good for white. We're a piece up. But yeah, in the bishop h6 line, which stopped, the puzzle stopped after rook takes d1, but it could have continued with rook takes e4. And I think knight e4 should win.
Yeah, and check.
We have this
F6.
idea, this idea.
F6 never. If he don't move he doesn't move the rook.
He has to move the rook because there's no way to prevent this. So rook. Where? Yeah, it's pretty tough. Rook were here, here.
E6. Forcing to F8 and with a fork. Yeah. Check again with the knight.
Everything is terrible. Or even he has no he has this check, and then he has no checks, so we can even go here. Check, go here. No more checks. Yeah, this is terrible for black. But it wasn't easy to see in advance. I don't think this was an easier puzzle.
Sometimes I think the IE
puzzles like this
match the puzzle with your level is not great.
Because the rating they have this rating. You know, if people solve the puzzle, the rating goes down. If people don't solve the puzzle, the rating goes up. But this puzzle was a 2 moves puzzle. The second move is obvious.
Yeah, after the
rook takes rook. And the first move is the more natural. It's bishop h6. It's the first you thought, bishop h6. So many people would solve it without thinking bishop f4, without thinking what happens when they take re4 pawn. So even though the puzzle, I think it's complicated, most people get them right. So that's the rating going down. Okay, this is a simple puzzle. This is a very simple one.
Yeah. Knight is e2 check.
Knight e2 check, queen takes knight, and you lose. You lose, for sure.
Yeah.
Knight e2 check, queen takes knight. If you take the queen, he takes her queen. We take the bishop, he goes to promotion. You have to sacrifice a rook for the pawn. You lose.
Then it's the other way. Queen take bishop.
Queen takes bishop, of course.
Queen take. Okay. And fork.
Yeah.
Okay. We can try.
Well done. And of course, this is a more forcing move than knight e2 check.
Yeah, but I
because it's a capture.
Previously.
Yay, we're piece up.
4 points.
And with this threat.
Okay.
Well done.
Yeah.
This is very easy, I think.
For you, all are very easy.
I mean, actually, the other day, one of my students asked me. We were talking about forks. He's learning basic tactics, and he said to me, "Oh, but is it possible to do a fork with a bishop?" And I said, "Yes, it is." So I had to work out examples like this because they're not typical.
E3. Bishop E3.
Bishop E3, knight E3.
Knight E3. Check, no?
Bishop E3, knight E3, rook F1 check, then you take the knight, the rook, right? Now bishop E3, rook E7. Take the knight, rook E2 check.
We lost the bishop.
We lost the bishop. Not so easy. Maybe the fork doesn't work, but we got the idea of what the puzzle is about.
Or threatening the rook directly on b8 or rook on f1.
Rook F1, of course. This doesn't work because of
the sequence of the movement.
this, but we got the idea of of rook f1 and bishop e3. So we can do it in the other order using the fact that the king is here. So knight here attacking the knight. If the knight moves, bishop e3 check.
And if you move other piece,
We take the knight.
then 14. Because the
Because
four
the most logical, the most natural move
is the 4.
is the one that doesn't win. And you need to discover this defense that you didn't see.
No, because I let you lie to me and show me the one path.
Well, this is interesting. Because of the position of the kings, you win by playing rook f1, and you don't win with bishop e3 because of the position of your king. So it's funny that this alignment makes black lose with rook f1. This alignment makes black save the game with bishop e3.
Okay. Usually
It's geometry.
you have to think like always in chess.
Yeah, and when you see a winning move, you need to see the differences. The differences that black might have here. This is the obvious one. This is the not so obvious one, but it saves the
Maybe
play.
you can say, okay, I sacrifice the knight and take. I sacrifice the knight to take the rook. If I don't see the, you can force here to take it. I mean, if you are a lower player, you say, okay, two pieces at the same time are threatening by the bishop.
Yeah.
I prefer stay with the knight, with the rook, for example.
Yes.
And you don't think about, okay, I can move the knight and threaten the rook.
Well, I would think about this first.
Because you are not a lower rated player.
I mean, if I see rook f1, then not. But
It's like when GM say, oh, it's all nothing, never play f3.
But if you think, oh, I will save the rook, then you think about moves like this, rook c7 or rook d7. But of course, you need to see this. Wow, rook d7 also defends.
Yeah, defend the knight.
Yeah, rook d7 also defends because the bishop no longer controls this if it takes the knight. So you can be lucky. You play like, okay, let's put the rook on an open file, play a piece down, and then you might say, wait a second.
I can play that. Like Carson.
Like Carlsen, yes. Yes, Carlsen is very lucky. Wait a second. Isn't that queen hanging?
Why?
Because of this, probably.
But if you move the queen to a1 check, instead of defending with the rook or the bishop, you can move your rook. No? For example, if he tries to defend the check with rook on d1, you can sacrifice the queen. Check.
Very logical to sacrifice the queen. Sacrifice the queen.
Take, and you move the rook and check.
King f2, then everything is hanging. And he has promotion, checkmate.
Not like. But
Yeah.
if we take the pawn with the rook,
Probably rook takes e8, force resignation.
check. If take the queen,
That's the first move I would consider.
the take,
So free queen, we're in trouble.
he's going to promote.
He's probably going to promote. There's no other way for white, right? We're threatening to take the pawn, so he has to promote. So queen takes queen is the most forcing move. He has to promote. How does the line continue?
We can check because he takes on c1.
We can check. We can check. Here,
Here,
not here. Both of them. Here, if we want to trade queens and play a totally equal endgame. No, not totally equal because we lose the bishop. So here, if we want to lose, okay, we can check here,
check.
or we can try to, take a piece, threaten checkmate.
So the problem if we
The
take
problem
bishop,
is
take, we
rook
take
takes
back,
check.
take,
And
we draw with, yeah, from
Even if we go king g7 instead of taking on e8, it has to be a draw. So after takes promotes, we cannot take the bishop. We don't have a lot of options. This check. His only move is king h1 because if he goes here, we have check and mate. So here promotes check king h1 only move.
How we continue forcing it?
The simplest. Capture the bishop. Now
we
we're
are
defending.
we are in the same line.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And we're a piece up and we're threatening checkmate.
Yeah. Okay. This is it. Okay.
Easy peasy.
What? I mean, is it easy?
It's the most forcing line.
Yeah, obviously for you.
Last one.
Yeah.
Oh, this is me. This is easy.
Definitely.
This is very easy. Except a rook is pinned.
Yeah.
If only a rook wasn't pinned. If only we had an explosive way to unpin a rook.
Explosive way to unpin a rook.
Yes.
We have two ways unpin the rook. Or move the rook f3 or move the king.
Okay, let's discard one of them. Rook takes, hangs this rook. Let's try to discard this one. What's the material count? We're up on down. So this is not the most aggressive move ever. I'm assuming black can start trading stuff and
I think we have to move the c2 to c4, threatening the queen.
And c4 is explosive.
Okay.
c4 is explosive, as we know.
Move the pawn.
So yeah.
c4, move the queen, and after that we can move.
If he moves the queen, let's say he tries to keep the pin.
We can move the pawn to
d5. So we're attacking the queen and attacking the rook. Now that's a threat. Let's say after c4, our opponent is an engine, so he sees he's gonna lose material,
21 move,
and he does rook takes rook.
He takes, no? You say
Rook takes rook. After c4, rook takes rook. What do we do?
take the rook, no? Or take the queen? Take the queen.
Take the queen, yes.
Yes,
And if after c4 he does queen takes rook.
take the queen with the rook.
With the rook, yeah. Maybe he does this. And then rook f8. I don't know. We're a queen for a rook up anyway. Or, wait. c4 he can try rook f1 check.
We can take it with our queen.
If we take it with our queen, we're blundering.
Yeah.
Because... Or maybe not. No, maybe not blundering because the queen is still attacked. Yeah.
If we take with the rook, we take back.
Yeah, taking with the queen. But king g2 was also. And as you said, we
Take the queen.
and now,
Take the rook.
and now,
Mate.
cool. Easy.
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 Chop chop. Like the hamster.
Chop chop, yeah. Yesterday someone said to me, we were playing the book house, and said to me in the chat, you have chops. And I said, what do you mean?
Chop chop.
And he said, you play well. Yeah, okay, thank you. Then I had to find that in Urban Dictionary, of course. And it seems like that's a musical term. When someone plays very well an instrument, you say, you have chops. Because of the way that the fingers play the instrument, it's chop chop. Especially in guitar, in string instruments, and also in drums. Yeah. but they also use it in wind instruments for a different reason, not for the fingers, but chop means something about blowing the instrument too.
Yeah, something so hard.
So in general, in musical terms, you say you have chops to say that you have the moves. You know how to do it. You're good. Chop chop.
I only say here. Sorry, I only hear the previously to Pijan when he can.
Chop chop. When we play drafts, not chess.
Chop chop
Chop chop chop.
Yesterday I watched one game of him. Chop chop chop. Okay, chop chop. It's very funny. Great.
All right.
You can play.
Thank
We
you.
can play or not?
Nah, 10 minutes.
10 minutes. We finish.
Yeah.
Okay.
Good. Thanks for sharing your game.
Yeah.
It was fun.
I am right. I was not actually.
No. Luck is for the winners.
Or not.
Okay. Let's see who's streaming. Because I know Joanna's streaming, but maybe she's not streaming chess. So, before rating. Copy this. And oh, that was the chat. Ah, no, the chat is here. Okay, thank you people for being here. See you. See you later. This goes very fast.
It's frozen, no? Like frozen.
It's trying to load.
I can check it on the smartphone.
Okay, the title is writing, so she's not streaming chess, but we can see. Oh.
Magnus and Mitchell.
Oh, then she's streaming chess. Oh yeah, let's go there then.
Okay.
Okay, thank you guys. See you.
Bye.